Just taking it slow, babe. Somebody show me the ropes, babe.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Legacy. Today I decided to do this everyday natural makeup routine for you guys. Something quick, simple, and easy. Only took me about 20 minutes, so not that hard. If you guys like, make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe below, and to follow all of my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. If you guys are ready to see what I have for you, just keep watching. I haven't decided whether I want to do this video as a talkover video or me talking through it. Well, I guess a voiceover video or me talking through it. So I guess we're gonna find that out in a little bit. But since this is a everyday natural type of makeup, I don't want to go full coverage. I do want there to be enough coverage so that it actually covers something, but we're going to keep it more on the lighter side today, and then hopefully later down the line I'll come out with a full coverage video where that is going to cover every single mark on your face. So to get started, when I do my natural looks, I do my concealer first, which when I do any makeup routine of mine, I do a lot of things different from most people do, like just foundation, concealer. I do things really different. So we're just gonna go in with two Pro Girl concealers. This one in medium beige, and then this one in the warm honey. And we're also going to do a yellow corrector. I just like to put that under my eyes. You guys can't really see in the camera, but I do have light darkness under my eyes, and really I have hyperpigmentation all over my face. It's just, as you can see. So yeah, I have hyperpigmentation over my face. So we're gonna go in with all three of these under my eyes. So let's do it. I'm gonna go in with the medium beige. I use it more to highlight, for a natural highlight, because it's not much darker than my skin. My skin is pretty yellow based, and the Pro Girl concealers are, I would say, they have more of a red undertone, so it's like they're automatically a little darker. But with my foundation that I'm going to be using, it doesn't matter, because the foundation is obviously going to make my face a little darker. So yeah, like I was saying, I use medium beige as a highlighter, and I use the warm honey more to conceal my eye, and then I just use the yellow corrector to brighten it. So even though medium beige is a highlighter, it doesn't necessarily brighten my eyes like a lot. But if you want it to be really natural, you could just use the medium beige instead of adding the yellow corrector on top. And I don't really think I've ever seen anyone use a yellow corrector to brighten, but I do. Okay, so after we use our medium beige, I just do a little bit. If you can see, let me go back in just a little more. But yeah, I just use a little bit because I mean it's going to spread. It is okay. You do not need a lot. After we use our medium beige under our eyes, we're gonna go in with our warm honey, and we're just gonna conceal all of our dark spots. I used to conceal with the like red tones. I can't think of what it's really called, but I used to conceal with that, and honestly it just made my face too red, like too red. I also have to conceal my the corners of my mouth, because they are really dark, like just naturally really dark. I don't know if anybody else has that, but my corners are like super dark for no reason at all. Yeah. I have to conceal everywhere there is hyperpigmentation, so none of that comes through. So, yep. After we do that, in my makeup routine, I like to use my fingers a lot in different things. I don't know why. Well, when I use my fingers, I feel like it gives it more, I don't know, it's just nice. Like, it honestly is just nice, especially when I use it under my eye. When I use a finger under my eye, it just makes everything evenly dispersed. Everything just lays a little nicer when you use your fingers. So I'm gonna just use one of my fingers and go under my eye. If you haven't noticed, I haven't used the yellow corrector yet. I don't even use much of it. I just use like a dot just to brighten it up more under my eye. Because if you forgot, this will all be covered with the foundation. So this may look bright, but if it's covered with foundation, you're not gonna really see. And if you're wondering why I now put my concealer on before my foundation, honestly, when I would put my concealer on after my foundation, it will kind of just look a little too cakey for me, or like I had too much on. And this amount you're seeing right now is the same amount that I would do. So it just kind of looked too heavy and too pasty. Mind you, I have dry skin. I have eczema, so that could be why it looked so pasty. So I opted to do my concealer instead of putting my foundation on and then my concealer, because it just gives it more of a seamless look, in my opinion. So yeah, you're just gonna blend all these little spots out with your finger or a beauty blender. It doesn't matter. I just like to do it with my finger. So yeah, if you could see, the LA Girl Pro Concealer is definitely a red undertone. In this camera, I'm coming off as a red undertone, but in real life, I'm very yellow. Like, I have a very yellow undertone. So, yeah. Okay, we're just gonna go in just a little bit of this yellow concealer. Yellow corrector. If the tube would act right. But yeah, we're gonna go in with that. And we're just gonna do the same thing, blend that out, just to brighten it up a little bit. Okay. Okay, since we have gotten all of that laid out, everything is looking pretty good. If you can see, my under eye looks way brighter than the rest of my face, and that is because of this yellow corrector. Okay, since we're just going to, well, when I do my natural light makeup, I don't do, normally my makeup routine, I use 2 foundations, but since I want this to be just natural, not really too heavy, I'm just going to use 1 foundation, and that 1 foundation is pretty much, it's still full coverage enough to where I can use less of it. So I'm going to be using the NARS Sheer Glow foundation, and my shade is in Macao. Hopefully this still matches like I need it to, because I have gotten my my color back, so I haven't been outside as much, so I'm starting to get it back. So hopefully this is still going to work like it should. We're just gonna go in, wait a second. We're just gonna go in with a little bit. I always say a little bit, and then I honestly just get carried away. So just put a little bit. Like when you're putting your foundation on your hand or wherever, just do a little bit. Like don't even keep going until you say, oh, that's enough, because it's probably too much. Okay, so we're just gonna do a little bit. Like there's literally, I just put 4 dots down. Like that's it, 4 dots. And we're gonna go with a foundation brush. Okay, so you're just gonna take that foundation brush and just spread it pretty evenly on your face. As you can see. In the camera, it doesn't look darker than me, but in real life, it does look a lot darker than me. So we're probably gonna have to go in with my 2 foundation method. I have to put a lot on my neck simply because I just had a really bad breakout. And like I said, I have eczema, so that leaves a lot of hyperpigmentation. Like a lot of it, okay? What we're gonna go in next, what we're gonna go in with next is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. And this is in the color 335 Classic Tan. We're just gonna go in with some of this. This oxidizes, so it should still be like my color, but we'll see. And you're just gonna go in, yeah, so this is way lighter. So with these, I just get like more of my skin tone, because the cacao is kind of a little too dark right now. Just a little bit though, but it goes good on my forehead because I have a darker forehead than I have anything else on my face. So we're just gonna do that. Put some of this under our eye, our nose, and just making sure it's evenly. And we're just gonna go in with a little bit of that NARS on our forehead. So if you could see, yeah, we're just gonna go in with a little bit of the NARS on my forehead, since I have a pretty dark forehead. So even though I said it was going to be light, yeah, it's not that light anymore, but it's okay. again, it was the Matte and Poreless Maybelline foundation in the color 335, and NARS Sugar foundation in Macao. Okay, and this one is Classic Tan. If you're really looking, the number is 335, name is Classic Tan. Okay, so after that, I just really look at it and I decide whether or not I want my under eye to be brighter. I kind of want to conceal this eye more. So yeah, we're just gonna go in with we're gonna go in with the Warm Honey again, LA Girl Pro, and just put that under both of my eyes. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit, because like I said, it's always going to spread. You don't really need a huge gigantic triangle, in my opinion. But yeah, so yeah, we're just gonna evenly get that. Okay. And we're just gonna put the rest in our forehead and just make sure the edges are blended with the foundation so that it doesn't look like. Okay, so I think that's pretty good, honestly. Just make sure you get under your jawline, on your lines, everywhere. But I think that's pretty good. We're looking good. We're looking good. Next thing we're gonna do, since I crease like an old woman, we are going to, I don't bake, but I just put the setting powder into my skin. So we're going to use Laura Mercier. Yeah, and this is just the regular one, not the brown one. Since I'm like too light for the brown one to be like a highlighting powder, a highlighting setting powder, I was requested to get this one. And so since this is so light, I can't really bake with it because I will look like a ghost. So yeah, I just not gonna bake. And you're gonna go in with a powder brush. And I just like to pour a little bit into the cap, because if you know, Laura Mercier really gathers a lot. Like up there, it gathers a lot. So that looks pretty good, pretty good. And once you use a setting spray, it's like setting spray melts your whole face together. So even if you don't look as good as you want to right now, I promise you that once you spray yourself with the setting spray, it's going to look like, honestly, like 5 times better, because it's just like everything melts together and it just all looks good. Okay, instead of the powder just being on top of your face. Like, it all looks good. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is just go in with a little bit of eyeshadow, and we're just gonna do brown eyeshadow since this is a natural. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe palette, the 3502 palette. It looks really bad right now. I used to keep it so clean, and then it's like, you know, you have those horror stories that like mess up your whole palette. So yeah, that's what happened to me. We're just gonna go in with that. If you guys haven't noticed, I have pretty good eyebrows. They're pretty thick, and they're pretty, I mean, they're already arched, so everything is pretty much good there. I just like to fill them in just a little bit. And we're gonna fill them in with the, if you have the 3502 palette, sorry, it looks a mess, but this color, this brown color, is where we're gonna fill it in. It's the color closest to the black, the brown, closest to the black. So we're just gonna lightly fill them in, nothing too serious. I just like to really just fill in my tail area because it's lighter than the rest. And I just like to make sure that there's not like a place where there's too much brown or too much color. And we're gonna go back and clean just this little bottom part up in a second. And we're just gonna do the other eyebrow. Just really lightly doing it. Okay. Okay. That is good. So yeah, it just makes my eyebrows look a little fuller than what they are. You don't want to do too heavy because, again, this is just a natural makeup, you know, just natural. Okay, we're gonna go in with that palette again, and we're just gonna take a brown, and we're just gonna go over our lid like a fluffy brush like this. And just a brown like that right there, and we're just gonna go in with that and just put it over our lid. And I also like to take that brush and just go down the sides of my nose. I don't really do much contouring because I have a really small like nose, so I don't do that much of contouring when I'm natural. But if I wanted to do like full face, full everything, glam, all that, then yeah. But we're just gonna lightly brush this over our nose. Nothing serious, just lightly doing it. Okay. So that looks good. And make sure your lid is covered and everything. Okay. After that, we are going to, like I was saying, with my like natural looks, I don't really contour and do all that. I will bronze a little bit, but like I need to bronze my forehead. Forgot. Yeah, I'll bronze a little bit, but I don't really contour all that heavily. So you're just gonna take a regular brown color, and I just like to go on my forehead and just kind of, because I have a big forehead, if y'all haven't noticed. I have a big forehead, so I just want to bronze that up a little bit. Nothing serious, just a little tiny bit, just bronzing it up. You can kind of see it in the camera if you got any other spots. But yeah, okay, that looks good. Looks pretty good. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is, before y'all say anything, this does not do anything to me. And yeah, we're just gonna go in with the Mario Badescu spray. The rose water spray, because it works perfectly fine. And yeah, I'm just gonna go in with that. Real quick, just a few sprays. Now, a trick that I like to do, I'm just gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter, but with my highlighter, I like to use it after I spray my face so that it's more of an intense glow. If you wanted to keep it pretty natural, you could just do it after your face, but I'm so used to just doing it. I mean, you could just do your highlighter after you do your face and before you do your spray, but I'm so used to doing it to just my highlighter after I do my spray, and we're just only gonna do a little bit anyway, and it's just gonna look like it was glossed over me. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna spray a little bit. I need to get the MAC Fix Plus. I've really been wanting to try that, so yeah, hopefully I get it soon. But honestly, I like makeup, but I'm gonna just tell you guys this right now. I don't wear makeup every day. Like I probably wear makeup maybe 10% of my life. Really, only when I want to look good or like a special occasion. Other than that, I don't really wear makeup. Yeah, but yeah, I don't really wear makeup. And it helps a lot. Like it helps with how confident that I am, because it's like I have to see my face every day. I have to see all the scars on my face and not this even tone and this, you know, so it helps a lot. But yeah, I don't wear makeup every day because yeah, I don't. But we're gonna take this Mario Badescu and we're just gonna spray it on our face. Okay, and we're going to go in just a little bit of highlighter, nothing serious, and just put it on our cheeks. Oh, sorry. I probably need to let this dry a little bit, just a little bit though. Okay, this little mark right here, we're just gonna go in with our our powder brush and kind of set it. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with some highlighter and just lightly brush our cheek area, nothing serious. Just lightly doing it. I like to go above my forehead to get that kind of glow. I do like a pat and slide motion like that. So just pat and swipe. Then go under my eyebrow a little bit since I didn't. And just above my cupid's bow, on my nose. And yeah. And then I like to do just one more final spray. Or two more, I guess. Just to make sure everything is settled in. But yeah, I'll be right back to finish this look. Okay, so I just went to go change my shirt real quick. I'm about to go get a quick bite to eat. So nothing fancy or anything. Just put on a regular shirt. But I also put on a little bit of lip gloss real quick. Nothing serious, just clear lip gloss. And then some mascara. Just a light coat of mascara. And this is it. So hope you guys like this look. Leave comments below on what you guys want to see from me in my future videos. And yeah, this is it. Pretty light and natural to me, in my opinion. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure to follow me on all my social medias down below. Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, okay? Bye, guys.
What are you not saying that